Hey, Sabu here once again, and welcome back to my Summit Social Academy review. This review is part of a series I'm doing, and you might have seen already the previous videos I've posted about the social media bootcamp or the insiders community. And if not, you will find them somewhere here around this video. I've created a playlist for all Summit Social Academy reviews, so you can have a look at them afterwards. Now, today I want to talk to you about the Summit Social Club. So, the Summit Social Club is part of the Summit Social Academy platform. And just before I continue, for those who haven't seen my videos yet, or for those who don't know me yet, I am Sabu, and you might know me from Instagram as I am Sabu. It's my username. And currently, I am studying hotel management. So, right now it's April 2019. And in August, I will finish my studies. So, I'm really excited for that. And I have already some big plans for after my studies. But yeah, just to let you know a little bit, I started in the whole online business in January 18, so it's a little bit more than a year ago. And I kind of got into it by accident. I didn't mean to join because firstly I didn't even know this whole world existed. But I somehow clicked on a post on Instagram and landed on a page, got some more information, and one thing led to another, and then I started out. And unfortunately, with the company I started out back at that time, they got taken down just shortly after I started, so it was a big bummer for me at that time. But luckily, I had some contacts. I was introduced to people, and I got to know I got to know the founders, Justin and Phil, who created Summit Social Academy. So since then, I'm part of them. I'm part of Summit Social Academy. I'm part of the community. And I even went to an event in November last year, so November 18, and met some of the people who are either contributors, who are other members, people who have been online for years, people who just started, and just a lot of amazing people. And I'm even a bigger fan now of Summit Social Academy. So yeah. Anyways, today I want to talk to you about the Summit Social Club. So Summit Social Academy has different products and trainings. And the first one for any starter I would recommend would be the Social Media Bootcamp, because this gives you really insight of the basics. But to get more information about that one, you can just go to the video in the playlist that says Social Media 101. But continuing with the Summit Social Club, this is something where I would go instantly because, first of all, there's so much value inside this club. It's amazing. You have a separate Facebook community. You have weekly calls, well, 2 calls a week, every week. And for example, you have one call on Tuesdays about mindset. And then on Thursdays, you have a call about social media and marketing in general. So something that you could use or that could be helpful, a training on something that could or can accelerate your business. And all those live calls, well, obviously it's best if you could join live. But for example, for me, usually, well, it depends now. We have different speakers, so sometimes they're European friendly calls. But if for example, the speaker is in Australia and I'm in Switzerland, it's in the middle of the night for me. So sometimes I can get up and I hear my alarm, but sometimes I really don't hear my alarm, so I don't get up. But for people like me who can't always join live calls, or even if you want to watch a call again, we have a library full of these lessons. So you will always have access to every single replay of these calls, which is pretty amazing, because if you want to apply something that you've learned and you need to watch a training again, that's where you go. Anyways, then another part which is pretty amazing is a template lab. And hold on, I will just share my screen so I can show you actually what I'm talking about. Here it is. So this is the page for the social club. So the first thing you see again, which is pretty obvious, it says to join the Facebook group, and through this button here you can join, which will lead you here, Summit Social Club on Facebook. It's a closed group, so only people who actually own the Summit Social Club can join. And you see there are interactions between members and questions and announcements about live calls we have and some tips here. And so I'm just hold on. Oh, here it is. Yeah. So this was the Facebook club, well, the social club on Facebook. And that here you have the first section, which I just talked about the live calls we have. And for the live calls, I would recommend you download the Zoom software. It's actually a free software for your computer and even for your phone. And every live call will be on this app. And you will have the lessons library just here. So when you go inside, you will find every single replay of every single call we ever had. And it's even, divided into sections so it helps you to find it more, well, find it easily. You have self-development, you have branding, you have funnels and websites, social media marketing. And this is just a good example. If you have any questions at any time, you can always press this messenger button here and ask your question. Or obviously you can reach out to me and I will always be happy to help. And let's go back. I'm sorry if my internet is a bit slow. Whenever I do these videos, it gets slower than it is. Anyways, you have the lessons library, which is here. Then we have the template lab. So in this template lab, we have templates that can help you get organized or help you set goals. So for example, we have templates here for daily goal setting, weekly, monthly, and yearly goal setting. So those are templates you can download and print out. Then there is a content calendar, there's a 30-day productivity calendar. So we have so many templates here. You can just download them and use them however you want. And the best part is there's always new templates being added, so it always gives you some more content that you can use. Then the next part of this Summit Social Academy Club, or the social club, is the book club. So many clubs. And in this book club, you have recommendations of different kinds of books that are recommended by members, by contributors, by founders, by anybody basically that we feel could be helpful to others. So you have a library here, and there's always new books added. And those books, you can all read them in the Scribd app. So in the Scribd, it's an app. You have 2 months free trial, and after this you pay $8.99, I think it was, per month, which basically is nothing if you can read all those books for free afterwards. And so it's a pretty good deal, and there's some pretty great feedback from it, and I've used it just recently, which has been pretty easy to use. So this is really great if you're, you can always read them on the go, and whenever you're going, or even download them offline so you can read them on a plane, for example, if you're traveling. So that's pretty cool. And yeah, so this is the social club, which contains of all these things. Well, hold on, my screen just disappeared. Here it is. Sorry. Anyways, this was the social club. And just to give you a little bit of an idea, the social club is $97 per month. And this, in my opinion, is really worth it, because there's constantly value being added to this club, if it's by the templates, if it's book recommendations, and the best part are these live calls and the replays you can participate in. So $97 is a really, really good deal for the amount of value and information you get. And obviously it's always evolving. You will always get, there will be more and more content with time. So I mean, already with 2 weeks a call, two calls a week, there will always be more content in it. So for me, my personal opinion is that this is the heart, let's say, of the whole trainings, because this is where you constantly get news, you constantly get live calls, and you're supported. You can, you on these live calls, you can interact, you can ask your questions directly, you will get direct answers, you can give feedback. You can get help on these calls also. And even in the Facebook group, you can post at any time and ask for help if you have any questions regarding the replays, regarding the templates. If you have any book recommendations, you can put them in there. And this book might actually also be added to the book club afterwards. So it's in the whole experience has been amazing. And I would highly recommend it to anybody to join, even if you're only starting out. I would recommend you start with this social media bootcamp. You have the review just next to this video somewhere, and I will also put the link in the description down below so you can have a look yourself how it's built up, and so you can get to know Summit Social Academy for yourself and make up your own mind, and then you can join the Summit Social Club, which I will be there to help you with if you have any questions. And yeah, talking about questions, if you have any questions, you can leave a comment down below this video here. You can reach out to me through Facebook, you can send me an email, anyway, or you can contact me on Instagram. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to reach out to me. I'm always happy to help. And yeah, I would be really happy if you would hit the bell button so I can share my next videos with you directly. And if you hit the like, I know that you like this video. If not, well, I'm sure it helped somebody, because I have a lot of people asking me about what I do and what exactly it is I do, because some people don't really understand. Well, Switzerland is another story, but anyways, yeah. So that's me from today about this social club. And this was another part of the Summit Social Academy review. And I will see you on the next video, or I will see you inside the academy. Talk soon!